Hi there, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 18th of May. The great news is that the Sun enters your sign this Thursday. This is the start of a brand new process, one which is going to go on for the following 12 months. Now, fortunately, the transit through the sign of Taurus, which can at times be more draining, has been lightened for you because Mercury, your ruler, and Mars, the planet of power, have both recently been in your sign. So you've had a bit more spark anyway of late. But once the Sun comes into your sign on Thursday, ordinarily, this is a time when you can really start to find greater motivation, determination, and traction on the things that are really important to you. And all of that can happen this week, but there are some complex energies going on too. Not least, Mercury, your ruler, does start to go backwards on Tuesday. Its second retrograde of the year suggests that some projects or hopes you have might not go forwards in quite the way you think as this week begins. And along the way, it could prove to be quite frustrating if there are obstacles or blockages that you encounter. And also, this week, once the Sun does move on Thursday, it is going to be opposed by Saturn on the other side of the heavens. And someone may seem to take special interest in what you're doing, but also be particularly negative about one hope that's very important to you. And in addition to this, Mars is going to be tangling with Neptune, the planet of dreams, also in the last half of this week. Now, this suggests that if you're not utterly realistic about some of your hopes, someone influential can think you're being rather fanciful, that you're a bit of a dreamer, that you're not really doing the research, that you're too much in a hurry to get things moving and not really slowing things down and being more thorough, not meeting their expectations. However, on the other side of the coin, it could be you who feels just a little bit confused about how you should go forwards in terms of your worldly aspirations. Because when you have all this first house energy going on, it is a time of new beginnings. And we don't always know exactly what new beginnings we want because there are other strands in our lives which are actually really important to us. So we don't want to get rid of everything, and some of those can be re-energized. But if you are grappling with some big decisions, I don't think this week is the time to actually make any binding ones. And also, if you are discussing any finances this week, an opposition between Venus and Pluto suggests that there could be strings attached if someone does make you an offer. In a romantic context, however, Mercury, despite its retrograde, is sparkling beautifully with Jupiter, and you can have the gift of the gab. Other people can be impressed by the energy that you're pulsating out. And also, Venus's opposition with Pluto can see you emitting a very sultry aura. If you are someone who's looking to meet somebody new, you're probably feeling a bit bolder at the moment and wanting to take on a bit more of a challenging approach, which can be really good for you, moving outside of your comfort zone. But just be aware that you don't necessarily know what's coming up, because that's the confusion that Mars' square with Neptune causes. The frustration that comes from the Sun's opposition with Saturn suggests someone can be difficult and obstructive. And with Mercury twisting backwards, there just could be delays and misunderstandings. So a lot of patience is going to be needed this week, but that doesn't mean to say that you shouldn't feel really heartened at the prospects that are there. And your conversation can still be sparkling, and that could be crucial. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.